just got back from the beach and I'm going to show you how to make a classic Welsh dish, LaverCakes, using the lava seaweed we've collected today. So I'm simply going to add this to a saucepan with some boiling water in. Okay, so it's had a good 2 hours, and what I've done every sort of 15 minutes is just check to see if it still had water in it. And for the last 15 minutes, what I've done with it is I've basically let the water evaporate away. So I end up now with a paste, really, a seaweed paste. If there was still water in this, what you could do with it is just simply put it into a sieve and let the water naturally drain out. So to make the cakes, I really want that 50-50 volume. So I'm going to put 1 spoonful of the lava bread in there. Simply add, I'm going to put most of those in. I can always add a little bit more if I need to. I'm just after that texture that it holds together. Some salt and a nice grind of pepper. Okay, and I'm simply going to mix these 2 ingredients together. The oats should sort of pick up some of the moisture and make them a sort of manageable texture, a bit like making a crab cake. And now's the time probably to use my hand. And that's about the consistency that I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do is golf ball size pieces. I'm simply going to roll them into little round balls to start with, and then I'll show you how we turn them into little pâtés. Okay, so there's my 5 even sized golf balls. Okay, so we've got our golf ball size pieces, and all we need to get them into little pâtés is a palette knife. Rub the palette knife and your hand together and simply push them down. Okay, then we're just simply going to pan fry them. I'm going to cook them today in some oil. But if you had some bacon fat or duck fat or goose dripping or anything like that, that would give another added sort of flavour to it. So there's my 5 pâtés ready. Okay, so I like a pan quite hot. A bit of oil. Okay, so I've cooked these just a couple of minutes each side. There's actually nothing in them to cook as such because the seaweed's already cooked and we can eat the oats raw. So all we're doing really is crisping up the outside and just reheating the dish all the way through. So 4 or 5 minutes and they're done. The oats take on a lovely sort of browniness and a really nice crispy finish on the outside. So I'm simply going to lift those out of the pan onto my plate. I think if I was serving these at breakfast, I would take them to the table on a plate so people could actually just help themselves if they felt like they wanted to try it, rather than forcing it on people. So there you have a wonderfully simple lava and oat cake, which is a really interesting addition to any breakfast.